Denzel Washington may be the headliner on the marquee, but the Tony-nominated revival of Eugene O'Neill's The Iceman Cometh is chock full of fantastic performers. Today, we'll meet two: 2018 Tony nominee David Morse and rising star Austin Butler.
Yeah, we didn't meet until our first rehearsal day. We had a little rehearsal with just the two of us and George before we started official rehearsals.
He was remarkable for he was so prepared for this role. And I really think because it was you were new to the experience and you knew the actors you're going to be there with, you really wanted to be on your game. And he was prepared in the clothes, something like period clothes, period underwear, for crying out loud, your long underwear, whatever it was, and his watch fob, and I mean, he was there, all ready to go.
I knew the people that I was going to be on stage with and in that rehearsal room, and I think just the Everest of terror that I was feeling, and just this responsibility that I felt of bringing Eugene O'Neill's words to life. That was, I wanted to do the absolute best that I could.
In the play, the two stars act out the dark father and son dynamic of the characters of Larry and Don, the grown son of Larry's ex-girlfriend. Their mutual admiration offstage helped forge their onstage bond.
I've respected his work for years. I mean, since I was a kid, I've been watching him, so it's been a really amazing thing to now have so much time together and to just learn from masters. That's an amazing thing.
It also helps that he has such a great heart. He brings that heart to this every time he rehearses, or we're in that room or on that stage, and you can see it, you can feel it. What he's doing. So it's helpful for me, to have that kind of life to work with all the time.
A first-time Tony nominee for The Iceman Cometh, Morse says performing in the classic play reminds him of the one-of-a-kind experience of doing live theater.
There is something that happens in theater, whether it's on Broadway or not, that I think is beyond. Sometimes it can happen in film and television, but not really the way it happens on a stage. A life that happens and a spirit that happens. It comes together with an audience. They become a part of it. When we're all there together, going through this together, and when you're working with the right kind of people, it's almost a spiritual kind of experience. It just elevates. Everybody elevates. And in this production, I think that really happens.
Last night, I heard this woman sobbing during Hickey's speech at the end. And something in that just struck something in me where it was this extremely grounding feeling of, yes, we're playing pretend, but it's also real.
Yeah, the experience is real.
It's
real. You can't say it's not real. What we're experiencing is real in that theater.
And it's just such a beautiful, trippy experience. And when it all kind of comes together in that way, it's been just really a fascinating experience for me.
Butler and Morse say they'd love to perform together again, perhaps in something a bit lighter than O'Neill.
Let's just do everything together. I told him early on, I said, our next play, let's do something where we're having a delightful conversation on a park bench. And he said, there are no plays about that.
No plays we want to do anyway.
No plays we want to do, yeah.
Witness David Morse and Austin Butler's fantastic performances in The Iceman Cometh, playing at the Bernard B. Jacobs Theater through July 1st.